Hello everybody, just a quick update before we actually get into the forecast. Want to let you all know that we are now at 36% on the Reiki Apprenticeship Program. Thank you everyone so much. And I'm just excited to see the progress grow and to meet everybody as we go through this. So everyone have a fantastic day and enjoy your forecasts. Hello there, Taurus. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of October 24th through the 30th, right before the day of Halloween. All right, so let's see what comes up for you guys for that week, Taurus. Ooh, you got a great card for Monday. Okay, so on Monday, what you've got coming up here is the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is telling me that you're in a great emotional place on Monday, feeling really good. This is probably some kind of relationship that is moving forward in a positive direction, but it doesn't have to be a relationship. I've seen this also come up as some kind of project that you're excited about, also could be moving forward in a positive way. So really anything that you have emotion invested in that you're excited about, moving forward in a positive way can trigger that Ten of Cups cards to show up. So it's a really nice card. Something definitely is moving forward in a positive direction that you are really happy about. On Tuesday, here we have the Four of Coins showing up. To me, the Four of Coins just talks about being able to put some money away in savings. Generally, I like this card when I see it. And then the other way that this can come up is this can talk about that you are ready to put some energy into a relationship. So if you had the Ten of Cups card and maybe that was a relationship moving forward on Monday, then this could be you actually starting to put in some more energy than what you're used to into making this relationship work on Tuesday. So if you step the relationship up to, okay, we're moving in together, this can be the literal, nuts and bolts of making that happen. All right, so either putting money in savings or putting energy into a relationship. And it is a general reading, so not everything I say is going to apply to every single person here. You guys know how to get a specific reading. Just contact me for that. All right, so let's look at Wednesday. Here we've got the Knight of Coins showing up in reverse. This is really interesting to have this showing up right after the Four of Coins, especially for those of you that just put money in savings. Now what we have coming up, the Knight of Coins in reverse is saying that now you're not being so responsible with your money. So for those of you that this whole thing, if both of these cards have applied financially, you were trying to be responsible. You weren't going to let that money burn a hole in your pocket. Now on Wednesday, you're blowing the budget, basically. One way or the other, you're blowing the budget. Either you're not going into work or you're spending more than you know has come in, and you're just thinking to yourself, well, I'll just fix that later. Okay? Now let's look at Thursday, Taurus. Here what we have is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is just telling me there is some kind of conflict coming up on Thursday. This is something obviously you don't want to get bogged down in. You don't want to lose a lot of energy in conflict. So if you see this going on, first of all, if you can, be the peacemaker. And if there's just no making peace, then you want to, of course, exit the situation as quickly and as gracefully as possible. All right, so let's look at Friday. Here we do have the Five of Clubs showing up in reverse. Five of Clubs in reverse just means there's no competition. So I don't know what it is that you're involved with on Friday, but whatever was going on where you felt like there was competition in a situation, that competition is fading away on Friday. They're not going to be impacting any kind of outcomes for you. So that competition is not even relevant for you on Friday. Okay? So now, let's see about Saturday. Here we have the Nine of Swords showing up. And the Nine of Swords is just telling me on Saturday that there is something that you're feeling really stressed out about. Maybe you're even obsessing a little bit. It's a little hard to focus on everyday activity. Is a little bit hard, maybe even to sleep. So this is something, usually when I see the Nine of Swords, when I start talking to people about, okay, what's triggering the Nine of Swords in your life, usually what comes up is that whatever it is not something that they have any control over whatsoever. So if we've got the Nine of Swords showing up on your life for Saturday, you want to take a look at whatever this is that has you so stressed out, and you want to really look at, okay, how much can I influence this situation? Have I influenced it as much as I can? And generally, the answer to that is going to be yes. If it's not yes, obviously do what you can. But if the answer is yes, I've already done everything I can for this, then you have to find some way to make peace with the situation and with however the chips are going to fall, so that you don't have to keep carrying around this stress when you have no control over the situation to start with. All right, that's the advice off of that card. Let's look at Sunday. Sunday, what you have coming up is the Hermit and the Hermit in reverse. The Hermit in reverse just tells me that you are going to have some time to be really looking inside, thinking about self early in the day on Sunday. And by the end of the day, you're going to be feeling like being social or returning to some type of relationship or communication, being around people in general. And there may be one person specifically that you've been away from and now you want to return to whenever the end of Sunday rolls around. Okay, so Taurus, that is your week. Thank you everybody for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I do appreciate all the support. I'll see some of you back here for readings and some of you for Reiki sessions. Everyone else, I will see back here for the next video. Everyone have a fantastic week. Peace out. Hello everybody, this is Amista, and I am coming to you today with something completely different than what you've ever seen here before, completely different than what I ever thought I would do. I have been taking Reiki training, and I've gotten level 1 and I've gotten level 2, and I really want to take master training because already I've realized that there are other people out there who need to know how to be able to do Reiki for themselves, and I'm not qualified to show them that or to teach them that or to pass that on to them or empower them with that until I become a Reiki Master. And so I was looking into a Reiki Master program, and I meet all the qualifications as far as that goes. I've been accepted into the Master program, but the last little bit of money is what I need some help with, and I'm hoping that you guys will help me with that. I need to raise another $3,000 to get myself into the program, and so that's where you guys come in. What I'm doing is I am accepting very happily and very thankfully and very gratefully any donations that you may feel like you would want to give. If you don't want to, obviously, then don't. But if you do feel like you want to help me to get into this Reiki Master Apprenticeship Program, any help that any of you and all of you send is great. No donation is too small. I just ask that they're over like 35 cents because I think PayPal will take 35 cents of whatever comes in as a fee for collecting payment. But anything other than over 35 cents is no donation is too small, so there's the corrected version of that. And actually I was looking I have over 7,000 subscribers. If every subscriber donated $1, I would be able to end this request. But so if you would like to donate, I would be extremely thankful. I would appreciate that a lot. Also, I want to do something for you in exchange for donating. So anybody who would donate at all, I would like to offer you 15 minutes of free Reiki distant healing. In other words, I would send you some healing energy where you would not have to come to my house, or we would not have to meet in person, just like I do a lot of my readings by Skype or by phone. I can also send the healing energy without having to be right in front of you. We don't even have to be on the phone or on Skype when I do it, although I will want to touch base with you ahead of time to find out where you would like me to target that energy. If you have any particular thing you want to have worked on energetically, and also to touch base after it's done just to let you know that I have sent the energy in to check in with you, see how you're feeling, that type of thing. Anybody who donates anything more than $50, what I would like to do is send you some Reiki energy. I would send you the same amount of minutes of Reiki energy as you send dollars. So say you donate $50, then I would send you 50 minutes of Reiki energy. Anybody who wants to donate and doesn't want to receive Reiki but knows somebody else that they would like to have the Reiki sent to, feel free to let me know that, and you can gift that Reiki to somebody else, and I will just touch base with them, make sure I have permission to send them that energy, and talk to them about where they would like it targeted and all of that, just like I would if I was sending that to you. So that is what I've got going on, and I really appreciate, like I said, all of the help any of you can send. I know not everybody can send, not everybody will want to send help, but I am hoping that there will be enough to get me into this quickly. Otherwise, I would probably have to wait, I don't know, 6 months, a year before I had this kind of money to get myself into there, and I don't want to wait that long. I want to be able to empower people more quickly than that. So what I'm doing is I am in the description section underneath the video. I'm going to send you a link where you can donate, and you can choose whatever amount you want to donate, and I will probably also have that showing in the video as well. So thank you everybody for listening and for giving this some thought, some prayer, some attention. And thank you everybody who actually does donate as well. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much. Peace.